And Warner immediately off the back foot. Too short from Steyn, too strong from Warner. Oh, wait, that should be caught. And it is caught. What a blow. Warner, second ball. Steyn with the old celebration. South Africa with the old shout.
Yeah, not the greatest ball to start the match with from Dale Steyn, but this was a peach. Took off a good length. David Warner intimated to his batting partner as he was walking off that one just stood up on him a bit. The bounce was pretty steep. It's the top edge. You can see he was done for bounce. Definitely surprised by how much it went up. Shamsi, he took some good catches in the last game at Supersport Park.
And to Steve Smith, and he thumps it through the covers. My goodness me, what a start that is. 4 wicket 4.
Yeah, nice shot by Aaron Finch.
Ring. Well, you cannot bowl short and wide here. It sits up to be smashed. And the man is back and might catch it. Oh, he hasn't seen it. Dale Steyn hasn't seen the ball. Whoa. There isn't any stopping that. It's the width. You can throw everything at it, can't you?
And to be honest, there hasn't been a miss out, but it wasn't appreciated by the crowd.
What a stroke that is. That is the stroke of the game so far. A fiery start since the Test series. That is plenty. 6 flying off the top edge.
Your stump.
Another
Another
one.
example. Short. That's nicely played, and she got to give him that as well.
Well, does hit the ball hard, doesn't he? I mean, well, he's a very strong man. Brilliant. And again, an example of physical strength. It really is tall bowling. Fantastic stroke play. And for 6 as well. How about that for a shot?
See a bit of variety from him. Well, that one's disappeared very smartly. Smith has just got so much time. Yes, he's in now. He's got an opportunity here. There's an inside edge. Now that's unlucky. That's gone for 4, but it's very unlucky. Came back a fraction, a little bit of an off-cutter, I think. Quayo. Short and wide and hammered. Sweeper out there. No, he's not. 4 runs. That's screamed away. 6 overs gone. 70 for 1. Give yourself some room. Is this one going to be out? Yes, it is. Faf du Plessis has taken that catch. Made some good ground down there. Had to move pretty smartly to his right. His balance was good, and they've broken that partnership. That's the important thing.
Welcome back, Faf. Back in the game, but what a wicket for South Africa. They needed that. We had 2 quiet overs to the Australians, no boundaries. Created the big shot. And what a catch. He had to judge it. He was close to the boundary. That's the big
team. He was batting at 4. Oh, that's a hard hit, but it's a high hit. Is there a collision? There's no collision.
More short, more wide. Like that. Nobody does. Oh, gone for the big one. Miller takes it. Another one down. Going for the big shot.
Slower delivery that, Bryce. Dale Steyn. It's the bigger side of the field as well, where because it's full, Wade feels that he can clear it. He can allow those hands to go through, but it's the lack of pace by Dale Steyn. He drags it across, and David Miller got lovely hands and makes no mistake. Takes a comfortable catch at the end. And Australia, well, they lose their 3rd.
Yep, high fives all round. Carey's a good player.
Oh, got him. That's him gone. It plagued him at the start of his spell. Going down the leg side and bowling wide. It's wide, that one, but it gets rid of Smith.
It's a lovely period this for South Africa because it's the dangerous Smith that needs to depart way too early. Feel that Shams probably saw me, just drags it a touch back, and because the ball does turn, has no chance whatsoever.
Oh, nearly. If that tall man can't get to it. Nicely played, nicely placed. 4 runs. That's a shot. Oh, yes. That is a brilliant shot. It's just back of a length. And it's raced. One bounce and 4. I mean, a bit of luck going the Aussies' way too. Oh, that I'm here to tell you is a biggie. From a big, strong man, Mitchell Marsh. And out. That's why you need all the changes of pace. We had to wait so long for that to come down. We were reveling in your humour.
Yeah, he even said there, Puff du Plessis, gee, that went hard. You have so much time. Those are the worst ones because you've got so much time to think about it. It's up in the air, but the advantage he did have is he could get himself into the exact position, set himself, get the head and the eyes as steady as possible, and then take the catch. He's enjoyed that.
Well, this will take some catching. To run, a sprint, to watch, a grab. Very well done. He really had to move. Did Dale Steyn. Great experience and skill in that.
Yeah, good catch from Dale Steyn. Also a good bit of bowling from Lungi Ngidi. We saw him use the slow ball to wonderful effect in East London, cutting his fingers across him. Australians probably wouldn't have seen too much of it, and Mitchell Marsh not picking it up. That only stuck at the fingertips, to be totally honest. From the other angle, you could see it nearly popped out of Dale Steyn's hands, but he's happy now.
Oh no, this has gone miles up in the air too. It's been that sort of night, but this one does clear mid-on. It's a very short match. Wow, 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 wow. What a gap to find, just a narrow gap. This is excellent ball striking. What a way to finish the innings. The final over begins 4-6 for Australia. And more fortune going the way of the Australians. A lot of runs have come off under edges and top edges.
Oh, that is an absolute beauty. That is a sensational delivery. To knock over someone like Quinton de Kock, that movement away from Mitchell Starc, that is really special.
And that's what he does. Mitchell Starc, world class. He attacks the stumps, gets it to swing, and to be able to knock over a play of Quinton de Kock's caliber, it's got to be something special. Have a look at this. Look at it, flick it on the onside, and what a sight. Middle stump cartwheeling, great seam presentation, wonderful delivery.
Prize of catch it, and it has gone over the top of the glove. Was there any connection? Yes, there was.
Certainly did themselves no favours, South Africa.
That's fine, and it's also 4. That's a nice way to finish the over. 10 from that, 17 for. Giving yourself some room. He's hit that very high indeed. Down to third man, and it is a blinder. That is a magnificent catch by Stark. That went a long, long way up in the air. That's hard to judge when it goes that high.
You're always in the game at the wonders when you field at third man. You're always catching opportunities. Guys going hard at the ball. But there it is. I wonder if he took some pace off. No, he didn't. Just hit the good length. That went exceptionally high. Came down with ice. Misjudged it initially. But what a take. Very difficult in the night sky. It's an exceptional take, and that salute to the crowd.
Now that's away fine. That's a very good shot by Faf du Plessis. Needed that boundary. Really trying to do different stuff. And again, over the top of the keeper. 4 more back-to-back boundaries. 8 off stage. Richardson again. Oh, that's solid. That's a really good shot. Right out of the screws for 4.
Yeah, good shot.
That's gone up in the air. It's Zampa set down there. Yep. His head's thumped the turf, but he's kept a hold of the ball. Another one down. Wickets galore here for Australia.
Now, this is what you get if you bowl this kind of length, the back of a length, to make sure it's straight. South Africa, when they were at the crease, offered up too much width. It's the shot that Smuts loves. He loves to drag it across almost baseball style. He might have to go for a concussion test after he whacks his head on the ground. He seems to be okay. The fact that there's some big grounds in Australia as well.
Got him. Early one, quicker, went on. He was expecting the leg spin, and it just chips the edge and nestles into the gloves of Alex Carey. 4 down, South Africa.
Teams do their analysis. They'll try and work out what each bowler is going to bring to the party when he comes to the crease, and you watch as many videos as you want until you face the variation. It's difficult to adjust, difficult to work things out, and that's nicely bowled. Just the quicker leg spinner which flicks on, finds the outside edge, comfortable as you can for Carey, and has an immediate impact. We talked about his figures. He's
out. There's another searching shot, and it brings about the downfall of Faf du Plessis. Further in the mire, South Africa.
Yeah, this isn't ideal for South Africa. They needed someone to be there for a sustained period of time to give themselves a chance. The mainstay, Faf du Plessis, gone. Extra cover was the gap he was looking for. Gave himself some room, but just cut across it. Richardson takes a comfortable catch right on the fence. It wasn't anywhere near the middle of Faf du Plessis' bat. But Australia have been...
Oh, that's in front, you know. That's in front. That's out. 2 in a row for Ashton Agar.
He wants a review, does Pat Lequire. He's going to send it upstairs. Did it pitch in line? That's the only thing that might save him. It's a great start to the game here from Ashton Agar. 2 for 2 in 5 deliveries. Coming on in the middle period. Damage had been done up front. But the key is going to be, where does this pitch? Does it pitch in line? No problem with the front foot. This is just a camera to try and see whether there's any bat involved. It's not straight down the line, so you can't exactly work out whether it has pitched in line, but it looks pretty good. At worst, you might feel umpire's call, which will go in the favour of the bowler. No inside edge involved. There's a clear gap between bat and pad, so no issues with that. It's just going to be down to the ball tracking and where did it pitch.
Look away now. There's the confirmation. Red everywhere. Here we go. Got him! That's him! Gone! Ashton Agar with a hat-trick for Australia. It's the 12th in T20 cricket. It's the second for Australia after Brett Lee. Magnificent. It's a top catch too.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant from Ashnaga. He gave it some air. He thought he'd throw it up a little bit outside the off stump. Big booming drive from Dale Steyn. But a lot of credit goes down to the Australian captain. He positioned